I bought something absolutely ridiculous again, unseen, from an auction I didn't even go to, and the first time I saw it was when it landed from Scotland. But look at this leather alone. It was worth it for that, right? We'll see. I got me a Blazer, and no, contrary to what it might look like, I'm not standing in Minnesota or Idaho. I'm very much in Belfast. This is one of the very few UK right-hand drive Blazers that were sold here. Look at that. Oh my God. I've wanted one of these for ages, and when I saw that leather, I had to buy this one. I just had to. I've never seen one with full tan. Look, even the boot carpet is tan. Look how American it looks. Yes, those horrible badges are coming off. V6 4.3, yes, it is as thirsty and slow as you would imagine. So the Blazer's probably the smallest. It is the smallest of the Chevy SUVs at the time. It's the only one we got. Above it in the States was the Tahoe, then the Suburban. It really is like a picture of America, isn't it? That it was such a staple diet of their automotive taste at the time. Take it in. Take it all in. It is just biscuit beige everywhere you look. Oh man alive. Look at these wheels. There's more tire than there is wheel. It's gonna be some good picnics with this thing. Oh, that's clever. It's really clever. Give you a tour of this dash. One thing that really bothered me about the UK model is they were obviously trying to make it very UK friendly, and instead of the old column shifter that they got in the States, they gave it this monstrosity here. And I'm not talking about my trousers. Look at the size of this. You know, come on, the people who were buying this wanted it to be as American as it could be, and yet they changed that from the column shifter to that. Disappointed with that. And in the added frustration of getting rid of the cool column shifter, they left the indicators on that side. They didn't even correct that for us. Come on. However, everything else is just so quintessentially American. Computer climate control. Hideous dated GM switchgear. Look at the cruise control on the stock. It's got the original stereo. It's got a cluster absolutely stuffed with gauges. Everything is plasticky and scratchy. Auto dimming mirror. It's got the US metric display thing up here, and it is just wonderful. It's brilliant. It's the first time I've lifted the bonnet, and wow, this is the 4.3 V6 gasoline, producing, wait for it, 193 brake horsepower. How the Americans managed to get so little brake horsepower out of their engines is beyond me. But the good news is that looks fairly new. All the piping and it all looks fairly healthy under here. I don't know what this is, but that looks new. Yeah, okay. So far so good. Let's start her up. Oh, oh. That's quality. America. Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot about these instructions. The last owner very kindly provided these. Sit inside, closed door, listen to the plastics disintegrate. So it's got the old style immobilizer where you gotta flip it open within 30 seconds, start it. There we go. AC blows cold. The electric sunroof works, although this is looking pretty rough. Auto dimming mirror, all the windows work, I think. Yeah, full house, man. It does have folding mirrors, but only that one folds. That one looks a bit worse for wear. Alrighty, dome override. So American. I don't know why that's flashing. It's probably broken. Just listen to that burble. First impressions, by Christ, it's comfortable. Oh my, these seats. The ride is that typical American, soaks up everything but does not like corners. That V6 is not quick. It sounds fantastic. But yeah, I mean, the fuel gauge is moving already and there's very little in terms of performance. My four-wheel drive light has stopped flashing and it's moved to two-wheel drive high, so I presume there's maybe an issue with the four-wheel drive system. But as of this moment, the dash is warning light free. I'm sure that won't last. There are plenty of rattles as all those cheaply fitted plastics flex with the whole movement of the vehicle. The steering isn't actually as vague as I thought it would be. I thought there'd be loads of movement in that wheel before the car actually did anything, but actually it's not too bad. Gonna do a quick acceleration from a standstill for you. Alrighty. Hold on to your hats. It's not fast. Sounds good though. In terms of issues to work through, well, the brakes are binding quite badly, but I don't know how long this thing's been off the road. It was MOT'd back in March. My guess would be that it hasn't done much since then. I need to check that. Engine feels healthy. The four-wheel drive system, as I say, keeps flicking back to two-wheel drive. They're just blinking, so there must be some kind of issue there. And then when you lock it with a remote, it keeps doing this. I don't know why. And it stops for a few minutes and then it goes again, so I can't actually lock it at the moment. I'll have to look up some US forums and see what that's about. Alright, I'm off to Walmart.